Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be showing you a full body resistance band workout that you can do without needing the door anchor or without needing the attachments, okay? You're just going to be using bands. A lot of you have talked to me about how you've got children at home and you don't want to wake them up, or maybe you've got your spouse, you don't want to wake them up, or you just want something really quick that you can do without the attachments, without needing to put on the door anchor, take off the door anchor, all of that stuff. So this is the answer to that. We're only going to be using the resistance bands, and the resistance bands that I've recommended, the Bodylastix bands, going up to the black and using as low as the green, okay? So the first thing in this workout is just going to be bodyweight squats, okay? Not going to make it too difficult there, especially with the next exercise, but the first exercise is bodyweight squats. So we're going to get in a squat stance. The knees are going to follow the toes. We're going to sit down into that squat. Use your arms for counterbalance if you need to. Come up, squeeze the quads and the glutes. Having good balance there as we come down, as we come up, keeping those knees open. If you struggle with the range of motion, you can get a chair or a bench or a seat or anything that's about hip or that's about knee level here, so that when you come down, you can just go ahead and rest on that chair or seat and then come right back up. So that's the first exercise, bodyweight squats. Second exercise, you're going to want to grab the black band and stand on it, holding on to the attachments here, where the material here is sturdy. So you have something sturdy to grip onto. And we're going to go ahead and get into a deadlift. So the second exercise is the band deadlift. You can start off with your legs at about hip or shoulder width apart. Start with the hands where the knees are and stand up, squeezing the glutes and the quads. Slide your hips back into a stretch, come up and squeeze again. Now if you want more resistance here, you can just widen your stance and it'll give you more of a pull as you come up. And if you want less resistance, then go ahead and just bring your legs together like this, or you can just get a lighter band. But that is the second exercise, the band deadlift. Third exercise, a little bit more tricky. We're doing the chest press. So for the chest press, you can go ahead and start with the red band. And what we're going to do is lay down on the ground. We're going to slide this band underneath us. Now this band is just a little too long to get any tension on its own. So what we'll have to do is wrap the band around our hand like this to be able to get extra tension. And now I can go ahead and squeeze and feel that chest activate through this range of motion. Now for some of you this might be enough, but if you want more range of motion, we're going to go ahead and slide those hips up like this, and that way the elbows come down a little further and we get a better squeeze up at the top. Now if you feel comfortable with the red band, you can move up to the blue band, but I wouldn't recommend going any heavier than the blue band, okay? So that is for the chest press. Fourth exercise is going to be the row. So for the row, we're going to sit down just like this. You're going to go ahead and take the band, place it around your feet like this, and then same thing, you're going to go ahead and wrap the band around your hands like this. Now you just saw that band slide up like this, right? So to be careful, we want to make sure we don't pull too high, otherwise this thing is just going to roll up and then slap us in the face. We want to pull towards the stomach like this so that that doesn't happen, okay? So shoulders back and down, chest out, we're pulling in, squeezing the back, coming forward. Squeezing the back, coming forward. And just like I said, for this one too, if you want to use more tension, you can grab that blue band, wrap around, and then same thing. Squeeze, getting those shoulder blades together as you do the row. All right, so recap so far: bodyweight squat, banded deadlift, band chest press on the ground, and then seated band row. Fifth exercise that we're going to be doing is the bicep curl. So the bicep curl, since we don't want to make noise with attachments, we don't want to waste time with attachments, we're just going to go ahead and just hold the ends like this and come up for our bicep curls like this, okay? Making sure those elbows are in place, squeezing the biceps. Now if you want to go underhand and get a little bit more supination, we can hold it like this and do that underhand twist as we come up. But if we're okay with just that neutral grip, then you just hold on to the material and go with neutral coming up and squeezing the biceps. All right, now for the tricep extension, okay? Number 6, tricep extension. This one is also a little bit tricky. You're gonna step forward with the leg and step on the band with the leg forward like this, okay? So we're in a split stance. Then you're going to bow forward towards the band, come in for a row like this, and then you're gonna extend your arms out to squeeze the triceps, okay? Really important that we get that leg in front of us, otherwise we're not really pulling against the triceps. So if we were just standing here and going up, it would be a very limited range of motion. We want to get it a little bit of a stretch, so that leg's going to be quite ahead of us. Going in for the row, getting that stretch right here, and then pulling back to squeeze those triceps. I wouldn't recommend going too heavy with this, especially since we're going to try to get a good 15 reps with each one of these exercises, but that's what it's going to look like, okay? Keeping those shoulders as even as possible. All right, and now for the easy part, last 2 exercises is going to be a plank. You can do it on your elbows, trying to keep those hips forward, bracing the core, holding this for about 30 seconds, bracing, bracing, bracing. And then you can go into the knee touches. Reaching forward, squeezing the core as we reach toward the knees, opening up for a stretch, coming forward, reaching and squeezing the core. And then if this is a little too easy for you, if you're already very comfortable with doing this, then you can go ahead and put your hands behind your head, come up, squeeze, reach as far as you can with your elbows. Your elbows are never going to touch those knees, but we can fight to make it happen. Come over here, open up and stretch, and then go back in for another squeeze. Okay? So, one more run through. Bodyweight squat, banded deadlift, banded chest press, banded row in the seated position. Then we're doing the band bicep curls, band tricep extensions, plank, and knee touches. 8 exercises, guys. 8 exercises, do them in a superset, do 15 to 20 reps of each one. You're gonna make barely any noise as long as you're not huffing and puffing too much, and you can do about 3 sets of that, and that would be absolutely perfect for a very quiet, full body workout that's gonna be effective in helping you to keep with your consistency along with your sessions with me, okay? Hope you have a great day. I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions at all, text me, call me, let me know. Let me know what I would recommend for the bands that you should use, and we'll go ahead and talk about that, okay? Take care.